Okay. Okay. Good evening or good afternoon. It is May 21st, 2025, and I have a guest who's a friend of mine on the phone with me. Her name is Charlene, and she is another targeted person. We became friends through she's heard me on a radio show, and so we're going to talk about. I have at least 60 videos of the police harassing me, and so I've talked about how I'm on this targeted individual program, and how we know now that I got targeted at the highest levels of the CIA, and then they put the names down to the FBI, and then the FBI disseminated the information down to the local police. But and so I've even explained this to the local police that you got wrong information from above, and then they kind of back off for a while, but then they get refunded. So a lot of them have been defunded around the country because there's just so many complaints. Okay, but it's even more serious than what I've even said. Okay. And I believe they're getting refunded by Homeland Security. They have in the past. They'll get defunded locally, and then they'll get refunded by either the deep state or Homeland Security. And then we got more cops out, and it's not real money. It's like deep state money. I've seen that, and some of them have been unmarked cops, that just come out of nowhere, and those are really scary ones. Okay, but I want Charlene is gonna tell her story today, and so what? This is Charlene. I'm gonna show your picture. Okay, and so she's got a situation where she had a cop as a neighbor, and I'm going to show you the things that he has. He's just openly admitting that he's got her on camera. This is a police officer that's doing this to her as her neighbor. Okay, so they're abusing their authority, and I've been saying this for years. They're abusing their authority. So he's got cameras watching her, and he has this sign, basically calling her psycho. What kind of a neighbor does this to another neighbor? Okay, this is, and then he started hitting her, and I've talked about this. I've talked about how they have access somehow to these energy weapons and different things they can buy online or something. And we even found a website where you can buy some of this stuff. Remember that, Charlene?
Yeah.
Remember there's like websites now where you can buy stuff to target your own neighbor or something. And then he started hitting her with an energy weapon directed, and I've been hit by energy weapons. So she's got these burns now on her arm and on her face from energy weapons being hit. And this is a cop. And this is a cop that's doing this to her. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just trying to. Okay, and I've done a video before about how many people have been killed here by the police. And of course the George Floyd thing happened here, but that wasn't the only one. There was multiple other people killed, and the cops never. The one cop did maybe a year, but I think she's back as a cop now. There is no accountability. Their immunities have to go away. They cannot have immunities. You can't be the law and be immune from the law. Okay? The immunities have to end. And they are abusing their authority massively. And they have these, and for years they've had this technology called Stingray, where they can, do you know how the Stingray works, Charlene?
No.
Okay, well, my understanding is that they can bounce off a cell tower, and they can find out information if your phone bounces off a cell tower. They can actually find out information about you.
Yes, it's a laser that picks up data. It bounces. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They can they can track you somehow with the stingrays. They've had that. Okay, but then but now somehow they have access to I know they've been tracking me illegally through Google surveillance. Okay, so they have access somehow to these surveillance systems, and I have said before, this is illegal. You're illegally surveilling me. They follow me. Yesterday, what they did to me at that dental office was ridiculous. I mean, I was leaving, and they like five of them show up. That means they were already illegally surveilling me while I was there. Okay, so I don't. They're illegally they're in. I mean, I'm at a dentist office. I've had care at that dentist office before, and now I mean they're trying to say just for asking about a program that I'm being trespassed out of there. This is so beyond okay. So the police have to start getting in trouble, and they have to start losing um, their their authorities through this. You know, they have to take these programs away that they have that are illegally surveilling people. I have been illegally surveilled for 13 years. Illegally. They can somehow hack into my phone and find out exactly where I am, and they illegally stalk me. Okay? I mean, this has gone on for 13 years now. I've never said anything, purposely been rude to them in any way. I've never been, disorderly or anything. They are the ones stalking me and illegally surveilling me. Okay, so you want to tell your story, Charlene?
Yeah, yeah. I've been disabled since I was a child, and I had seizures, and I had every time I had a seizure, it affected my vision, and so it later, my uncle did some really bad things to me. And so, of course, I had depression on top of my disability because of what he did to me. And so, I got disability as a young girl. And so I moved out on my own. And, of course, Social Security Administration, every 3 years, they check to see if you're still disabled.
And they had police basically stalking you or something because said they were checking on your disability or something.
Well, actually, what they do is the Social Security Administration gets a policeman to follow you to your appointments and to report back to them. And and I learned this from a Social Security disability attorney.